All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a drill that can be done by yourself or with a partner. And to get more reps, I'd like them to do it with a partner. They're going to rebound. And essentially, Enrique, what you're going to do is you're going to pass yourself the ball, but we're going to do all the footwork that we just worked on. So the first one is going to be your feet are already set, but she's going to pass it to you. Okay. So Tatiana, for this to work, you cannot pass him the ball until he's set, because he's going to be moving to the right, to the left, to the right for 4 shots. You cannot pass it to him unless he's set. Yes? Okay. Tatiana, quickly run. Your basketball should be underneath the basket against the wall, because when I say switch, you guys are going to switch right away. It's going to be a little bit of conditioning today as well.
I'm already tired.
All right. So ready? So this will be right, left, 4 shots, and then you'll switch right away. Ready? Go. Don't pass it to him till he's... No. Not till... And Coach Enrique, if she passes it to him when he's not ready, he'll just pass it right back. Yeah. No. Just catch and shoot. Feet are already set. One more. Switch, right away. Switch. Feet are already set. Stop. Good. Switch. Now we're going to do this same thing, elbows, but extend it to the 3-point line. All right. So if you're at home, you can do this elbows, catch and shoot, and then 3-point line extended catch and shoot. Plus, you can also do this from the baseline. You can do this from the wings. You can do this from the top or slightly off, either one of those positions. Nothing wrong. Variety and as many reps as possible is really good. Enrique, your 3-point line extended, I want it to be a little bit more this way. Good, so I can see it in the video. All right, so because we don't want to do, obviously, the whole video of every single shot taken, we're going to do different footwork. So now it's going to be where it's hopping into the pass. Hopping into the pass. Feet, 2-foot landing. Ready? Go. Switch right away. So, stop for a second. So, when we're working with partners, Tatiana, I know Enrique's not doing this on purpose, but he's being too nice to you, the way he's passing you the ball, right? That's not what you want. You want someone that's going to challenge you. You want hard passes. Now, we don't want one where it's too high where you can't catch it, or too to the side, or too low where you're going to break your fingers kind of thing. But we want them challenging a little bit, slightly off, some where you have to adjust, because it's never going to be perfect. And it's never going to be two-hand, underhand, nice little lob granny shot kind of thing. Anyways, 2 more shots. Ready? Go. Switch. Yeah, so there was an example of she lost balance. Balance is so huge. You must always... No. Okay, so that was... Now let's go back to elbows, because we're just going to do a variety of them. Now it's going to be right foot step towards. Go. Switch right away. Don't pass until they're ready to do the footwork. Rebounders get really lazy with this because they start, oh, I got to pass it right away. No. Whatever footwork they're working on, they have to be prepared to do that footwork. All right, 3-point line, now left foot step towards. Okay, so did I say left foot step towards?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so let's go back elbow, left foot step towards. So I thought I told you left foot step towards, but Tatiana, left foot step towards. Ready? Go. Good. Now it's 3-point line, right foot turn pivot. Yeah. See how he's setting himself up to turn off his right foot pivot? The rebound can help by maybe moving off more to the side so he can turn more. All right, elbow, left foot step towards. Do not pass the ball until they're ready to do whatever footwork they want to work on. So now it's we've done right foot and left foot turn, so now it's reverse, correct? Yeah, so let's go reverse pivot. This time Tatiana will be passing from further away, a little bit higher, good. And Enrique's coming in from a little bit deeper. Okay, go. Right foot, reverse. For this to work better, the shooter has to rebound for themselves and then pass it back to the passer, or they just have to go too much distance. Good. Tatiana, left foot reverse, but 3-point line range. So the pass has to come from further out. Ready? Go. So I want to show you quickly, there are always things that you can do to advance this and to make this harder. One of the things that Tatiana can do is, as soon as she passes the ball to Coach Enrique, she can now run to the other elbow as fast as she can. Turn around and face the baseline. Run to that baseline. Run to the baseline, yeah. And then sprint as fast as you can back to that spot. I know your sprinting's faster than that, right? But that's the idea. Like, there's so many things that you can do to make this harder and more difficult on yourself, right? Try to see. Players' imaginations are incredible when they start figuring stuff that they can do. We're going to do some more of those things as well. Anyways, so that's a 3-point left foot reverse pivot. Let's go now where, Enrique, you're at the top. You're going to receive a pass, and you're going to do a rip away from a shot fake. No, sorry. Tatiana, switch with Enrique. Tatiana will do a rip away from a shot fake. One dribble into her shot. Ready? Go. No, rip away, one dribble, shot fake.
Oh, just like here, here. Move away. So.
That's our travel. See, Tatiana, I don't mind the mistakes. This is good. You come into problems when you don't really establish your pivot foot. So if you want to do a right foot step towards, I have no problem, but do a right foot step towards. Make it so your brain knows, hey, this is my right foot. When you do a short little, and it looks like it traveled to a lot of referees, right? It looks like it travels. So establish your foot, pivot foot better, and then we're doing a rip away from our pivot foot. Let's go. Good. Now it's left foot, rip away. I want to do, okay, so you did this off no shot fake, right? I want you, Enrique, to do this off a shot fake. So you're going to rip away, shot fake, and then you're going to do your dribble. Ready?
Shot fake then right
Yeah. So shot fake, and then, good. Other foot, shot fake, good.
What?
Yeah, two more. Good. Tatiana. Now you're going to try to do a rip away from jumping and catching it and ripping at the same time. Ready? Go. Good. When you catch it, Tatiana, see if you can get down a little bit lower, because I want you to be able to explode up faster and get a little bit more range on your shot as well. So to engage your core. Because when you're catching, you're kind of standing up a little bit too straight. Bend over just a little bit more, like crouch down a little bit more. Ready? Go. Even more than that. Okay, so Enrique, stand right here. Tatiana, watch him with the ball. Okay, Tatiana, over here, move. So here's the difference. Enrique face Tatiana. So show her catching the pass and you standing up a little bit straight, like you are now. See that? Now show her, don't actually dribble at the end, but show her doing it where you're landing a little lower. Do you see that? Him landing a little lower makes him more explosive. Makes him more quicker and gives a little bit more power for his shot. When you're catching it, and in your catch and go, you're actually a little bit too high, which is really good for a quick release, but not necessarily if it's a little further away, or you're at the end of the game and you need a little bit more energy, because your legs, that's where you get the shot from, right? So just be aware of that. But sometimes you might not have that because you have to get shot clock, or you have to get that shot off a lot quicker. That's fine too, but I just want you to be aware of that. Practice both, right? All right. So now the next one is going to be the step across, one dribble shoot. So whose turn is it? Okay. So she's going to pass. You're going to shot fake, step across. Good. Now you're going to step across without shot faking. You're going to catch and step across. Good. Excellent. Switch. So now, Tatiana, you're going to step across. Okay. You're going to step across and step back and shoot. Go. Establish your pivot foot. So that last one, Tatiana, you didn't establish your pivot foot. You had either one, so you could have went either direction. But if you're going to establish, be aware of that, right? Anyways, we're stepping across. Go. Good. Even your misses are good, Tatiana. They're landing around the basket. Every time I compliment a player, the next thing they do is always, I feel bad. All right. So now, Enrique, you're going to do your step back, but you're going to be doing it off a rip away. And you're also going to be doing it off reverse pivot. So, Tatiana, come over here. Way over here. Here, more. Over here, more. Here, right around there. Good. Enrique, you're going to come. 3-point line. You're going to reverse pivot, rip away, and step back. So, players, everyone watching, what we're learning to do is we're learning to combine many different skills in one little sequence. And that's what basketball is. It's not just one thing that you're going to need at a time. You're going to need to be able to put everything together or many things together to be effective. So this is, again, he's going to run to the pass, he's going to reverse pivot, he's going to rip away, and he's going to step back. All in one motion. Ready? And he's going to do this a little fast. Go. He just forgot to do the step back there. Other side, Tatiana. Now you're going the other direction. All right, stop. So we've done pretty much all of them, correct? All right. The next one I wanted to discuss, Enrique and Tatiana, one of you should be at the elbow over here, the other one at the other elbow with your own basketball. Either with right foot step towards, left foot step towards, right foot turn, left foot turn, reverse pivot. You're going to do a rip away fake and then shoot. So, Enrique, at the elbow, whichever footwork you want to do to score up to the basket to shoot is fine with me. Do that, score up. Yeah, score up. Shot fake. Fake rip away. Step back and shoot. So no dribble, no travel. The rip away freezes the defender, puts the defender's hands down, he recognizes that, and he shoots right away. Tatiana, same thing. From that spot, one time right, one time left, but it's rip away, fake, and shot. Go, one at a time. Good. Go, Tatiana. Remember, you can do this off reverse. That's a step across. Remember, we can do this off reverse pivots, right foot turns, left foot turns, right step towards, left step towards. So I'm noticing when Tatiana is going, almost every single one of her fake, from the shot fake to setting up to dribble, she leaves the ball at her stomach. So she's either forgetting about the idea of ripping with the circle, or she's not practicing it. Sometimes you'll have a defender right in your stomach, right in your core area. If you don't have the skill to rip away with the letter C to clear out those hands, they can take advantage of that. So be aware. As a player, we all have tendencies to want to do what we like to do and forget about the rest. You have to understand that about yourself and work on the stuff that you don't like to do so much that you like to do them, so now you're well-rounded, you have a full package of things to do. Just be aware of that. Now we're going to do where you step across and then step back to shoot without any dribble. So it's just a shot, it's a fake step across. It's hard to get your balance off that. It's difficult. That's why you have to practice it. Step across. All right. So the next one we're going to do, Enrique, face me, please, at the three-point line. You're going to pass yourself the ball, right foot ahead, and keep it like that. Pass yourself the ball. All right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to spin to your right to go right hand. Do that, please. So let's look at that again, and let's watch him spin to the other direction. Yes. It doesn't matter which pivot foot you spin on. So you can spin on, so right foot ahead to go left. So your left foot should be back. Okay. So you can either spin on your right foot, do that, but don't leave, good, or go back. Or you can spin off your left foot to go left. No, to go left. To go left. To go left. Spin off your left foot to go left. That's off your right foot. Spin off your left foot to go left. So just drop your right foot back, almost like a reverse pivot. But you're not going back the whole way. You're spinning. That's your spin. Isn't that your right foot?
That's my pivot foot. I can't move it until I dribble.
I apologize. So here's what I want to say. With your right foot ahead, if you want to go left, but you want to spin off your right foot, do that, please. It's natural, correct? If with your right foot ahead, if you want to spin to go left off your left foot, what do you have to do?
Dribble first.
Dribble first. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So with your right foot ahead, you have three options, and you have to practice these. Good. So right foot ahead, to go left, you have two options. With right foot ahead to go right, go ahead. It's the natural spin. It's really, there really isn't a problem there. Because, go ahead, right foot ahead, to go right, yeah. What do you have to do first? Good, exactly, yeah. So the reason why this was a little bit confusing is because I want everyone to understand that it is confusing for a referee to see. It's very confusing because they try in milliseconds, they try to figure out which was your pivot foot and which direction you're going. So I want to break that down again because I don't want to leave everyone here thinking, oh, what just happened? So let's go again, right foot ahead, and let's discuss all four. Don't move, good. If you want to go right hand and you want to spin off your right foot, so just basically do like a reverse. and dribble and go forward. Good. That's a natural one because you're spinning off your pivot foot, correct? With your right foot ahead. Right foot ahead. Okay. But if you want to go off your left foot, you have to dribble first. Yeah. Now let's do it with right foot ahead to go left. Again, the same issue. If you want to spin off the right foot to go left, no problem. But if you want to go off your left foot, you have to dribble first. Be aware of that. What I tell my players is to make sure you will never get called on a travel, dribble first regardless. Regardless if you're spinning off the pivot foot or you're spinning off the other foot, it don't matter, just dribble first. And then you'll be clear. Hopefully that makes sense. And Tatiana, forward. Now we're going to demonstrate with the left foot the same thing. And players at home, I would like you to stop, rewind, pause, stop, rewind, and pause until this makes sense to you. Because if you can leave this video with this making sense to you, we're in good shape for you. All right, so left foot ahead, right foot back, nice little stride. Good, good. If you want to go left, off your left foot ahead, dribble first. No, that's to go right. If you want to go left, off your left foot ahead, dribble first. No, that's, you're going right. I don't want you to go right. I want you to go left. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to go left, exactly, you're going to turn to go left, but your left foot is ahead, you have to dribble first. Good. You have to dribble before that left foot moves. Yes? If you want to go left off the right foot, go ahead. So, to go left off your right foot, what are you going to do? Good. Dribble first. If you want to go left off your left foot, what are you going to do? Yeah, exactly. Just dribble. Yeah, just dribble first. That's what I'm trying to get across. Is as long as you dribble first, it don't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Now to go right off your left foot. There you go. That one you don't have to dribble first. You really don't have to, but you can. But off your left foot forward, so that's your pivot foot, but you want to spin on your right foot. What do you have to do to go right? To go right. So your left foot is ahead, that's your pivot foot. But you want to spin on your right foot. To go right, what do you have to do first? Exactly. Make sense? Yeah, it's very complicated. But the nice thing about this, everyone that's watching, is if you practice this over and over and over again, it starts making sense to you, and then you practice it over and over and over again more after that, it starts becoming natural. So for most of those, you dribble first, with the exception of if you're spinning on your pivot foot, then it doesn't matter. But even then, it's a good habit to get into. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to everyone.
Thank you.